Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I have my February monthly highlights for you today. I'm using this gorgeous rose gold foiled floral kit from my newest addiction. I'm also using my Pilot Juice Up 0.4mm pen. It's my current favorite pen at the moment. You can get it at Amazon. I have it linked in my Amazon favorites. You can also get it on Jet Pens, and actually my sister bought me the one that I'm using right now. She got it from Taiwan. So first thing I'm doing here is putting down the top bars. Then I'm going to move on to each daily highlight. So on the first, we had some sibling time. My sister and I drove down to pick up my brother from college, and we went to get dinner and boba. I used these stacked buns from Wonton in a Million along with a heart arrow for my shop to mark that. On the second, my sister's friend's dog, Luna. She's this adorable Shiba Inu. She's my favorite. I love her more than I love most people. She slept over that day. I used this dog sticker from Sweet Kawaii Design. I actually snipped off the text. I forgot what it said, but it kind of looks like her from the back, so I thought it was perfect to mark that. I'm also using a little bit of this Deathly Hallows washi from Frank Heart to You. It's my favorite washi at the moment. On the third, I put Cuddles with Luna as my highlight because I spent a lot of time with her, walked her, we hung out, we played. It was awesome. I love her so much. She is the most adorable dog ever. And that happy girl from Fox and Cactus was totally me. I'm also using the clear confetti washi from Rose Colored Daze. It's the one that's perforated at the 1.5-inch mark. It was gorgeous, and I thought it really went well with the confetti foil in the kit. So on the 4th, I booked a trip to Sweden. I'm visiting Stockholm for the first time, and I would love any recommendations. I'm so excited. On the 5th, the plain sticker is from Aria's Daydream. The 5th was Chinese New Year, so I put down a full box with this Lunar New Year lettered sticker from Paper and Milk. She was so kind to send me the file actually so I could foil it on my own, and I love that. It's my favorite holiday sheet. On the 6th, I went to the Warriors game with my sister. Julia from Lunar Plans actually gave us tickets for our birthdays back in November. We're twins, and it was just so kind of her to think of the both of us. I used a basketball munchkin from Once More with Love for that. On the 7th, I spent the day with Carolyn from Carolyn Plans. We always have an amazing time together, and this character sticker is from Toffee Bananas. I love it because it so accurately represents us. I put down a boba sticker from Fox and Pip on the 8th because Teaspoon, which is my favorite bubble tea place, opened in my town, which is so exciting. Previously, I would have to drive an hour to get it, which I wouldn't do. I would only go if I were nearby. But now I can go very conveniently. It's actually on my way to the gym, on my way back from the gym, so I do have to restrain myself a little bit, but so exciting that it's nearby. On the 9th, my sister's boyfriend brought over this gummy bear IPA, and we had some of that. It was really yummy, actually. It smells and tastes just like gummy bears, but with obviously it's a beer, so it was kind of cool. I used some Cheersing beer munchkins from Once More with Love to mark that. On the 10th, we went out to dinner with my mom's side of the family, which doesn't happen too often. It was really nice to catch up with my cousins and such. I used this chopstick sticker from Paper and Milk. Can I just say how awesome it is to have chopstick stickers now, because most eating stickers are silverware, and I eat Asian food a lot, especially because I'm Chinese. So having chopsticks to accurately represent that is just fantastic. So I love that. On the 11th, I got some Happy Mail from Sam from Happy Scrappy, which I haven't shown yet, but I have some really exciting and cute things from her, and I really need to show it soon. Sam's the best. I love her. I use a bow that came with the kit with a heart arrow from my shop to mark that. On the 12th, I started reading or rereading the Millennium series, which is The Girl with the Dragon Tattoo, that series, because it's based in Sweden, and I was doing some research actually, And Stockholm has this like Millennium Tour where they take you around to places and settings or scenes that took place in the book, which I really wanted to do because, I love that series. But it had been a while since I read it. I mean, I read the first book when I was in high school, so I forgot a lot of things. It does have some dark material in there. So if you haven't read it yet, just a warning. On Valentine's Day, I put down Boba is my Valentine because, of course, I got myself Teaspoon. I used this Boba Lola girl from Banana Doodle Shop. The Boba lettering is from Malika's planner for my shop. Adore that. Boba was my Valentine this year, so I really enjoy being single actually, so it was fun to just get to spend Valentine's Day and month cherishing myself. On the 15th, we went over to see Luna, and Thomas is Luna's owner. We went to see their family. They have such a wonderful family, and his dad opened some bottles of wine, and we just had I always have such a great time there. I love going there. So I use this wine girl from Van Sticky along with a heart arrow. On the 16th, I didn't have a highlight down, so I decided to cut up this decorative sidebar to put there. Can I just say how much I love the decorative sidebar that comes with my newest addiction kits, because I know many of us don't actually use a sidebar. I do now for the intention or quotation that carried me through the month, but if you don't do that, highly recommend Laura's kits because you can just use that to cover up the entire sidebar and you don't have to think about it. Anyway, I didn't cut it straight. I didn't cut it very well, but it fits, so it's all good. On the 17th, I put down a strip of washi along with a Yoga Terra from Pumpkin Paper Co. And I wrote down Wild Thing, which is a pose in yoga. It is one of my favorites. You can Google it. It's beautiful. It makes me feel strong and beautiful every time I do it. And it kind of opens everything up in your body, especially your heart, which I love. So I put that down as my highlight. On the 18th, we celebrated one of the Boba Bitches' birthdays, Anna, and I used this Boba Bitch squad sticker that Malika lettered for us, along with the balloons that came with the kit. To fill up that empty space there up at the top, I used some 5mm washi from Simply Gilded. All of my washi are from Simply Gilded, except for the ones that I mentioned earlier, the Deathly Hallows and the Confetti. On the 19th, I didn't have a highlight down, so again, cut up some of that decorative sidebar to place there. On the 20th, I took a spin class and then practiced inversions afterwards, which is basically going upside down. And I think I tried a handstand for the first time this day. It must have been why I put this as my highlight, although, it's so exhilarating going upside down. I never in my life thought that I would be able to do a handstand. It was against the wall, but still just going on my arms and my hands is such an exhilarating experience, and it was definitely a milestone in my practice, so that's probably why I put that down as my highlight. On the 21st, I didn't have a highlight down, so I stacked some washi. On the 22nd through the 24th, I went to the mountains to go skiing with Denise from Paper and Milk and her friends, which was super fun. It was actually my first time going skiing with friends as opposed to family, so that was exciting as well. So on the 22nd, it snowed a lot this year in the mountains and rained a lot in California as well. So it's been a while since we got to see so much snow, which made it even more fun and beautiful. On the 22nd, of course, I put down in the mountains as my highlight, and the mountain stickers, or the sticker is from Paper and Milk accordingly. I put down a little foiled cloud because I wanted to. I thought it would be cute. That is from my shop. On the 23rd, I put down a skiing munchkin. So we went skiing. I hung out with Denise and her friends, and they're all so nice. And we played monikers, or moniker, I'm not sure the exact name. We had hot pot, and it's always humbling and interesting to meet new people. So I enjoyed that. On the 24th, I put down that there were gorgeous views at Heavenly of the Lake Tahoe. Heavenly is a resort that we went to, and because it had been snowing, the view's always beautiful, but especially spectacular in the winter. So if you haven't been to Lake Tahoe yet, highly recommend. It's just so gorgeous skiing down and enjoying the view. It's one of my favorite things to do every winter. On the 27th, I went home and I gave myself space. That's from Once More with Love, because it takes me a lot of energy to meet new people, and I didn't sleep well that weekend because I had insomnia, so I was just exhausted, like physically and mentally. So I took the day, and actually this week I was really exhausted all week. But anyway, I took the day to just relax and recharge, so to speak. On the 26th, I had a really good gym session. I really love going to the gym. It's, like I said in my last video, it's my solace. So when I have a particularly good workout, it makes me feel really good. On the 27th, I didn't have a highlight down, so I again stacked some washi. On the 28th, I drove out to San Francisco and stayed there for the weekend for Planner Con. This was my first Planner Con, even though I'm from the San Francisco Bay Area. I mean, I was in school the past couple of years, so I couldn't attend. And here is my extremely poor attempt at lettering. I didn't want to replace it, though, because I love that full box with the makeup laid out. So we're just gonna stick with that lettering, even though it looks pretty, not great. I tried not to think too much about it because I realize when I think too much about things, sometimes I always mess up. So at least I didn't accidentally spell it wrong or something. So now I'm putting down the washi of the days that aren't in the month. I'm doing it horizontally this year because it's just quicker, fewer washi tapes to cut and place. On the sidebar there, I wanted to put down this washi and it kind of scrunched up on me, and when I was peeling it up, it took the paper with it, so that was a little bit of a disaster, but it's all good. We fixed it. I did cut up more of the sidebar to place there, and of course I had to use that gorgeous down at the bottom, the March, at a glance, because Jasenia's lettering is just so gorgeous. I had to use it, so I placed it there too. My quotation for this month is by Colette, translated by Antonia White from Grubish. I'm not sure if that's how you pronounce it. Tonight I am staying alive for dreaminess and the beauty of truth. I am staying alive because of a crimson, self-revealing heart that, for better or worse, refuses to shut off. I adore this. I mean, it was the very first thing in my February setup, if you watch that video, and it really explains who I am so well. So I think I will love this quotation for years and years to come, probably for the rest of my life. But anyway, that is my February monthly highlights. I hope you enjoyed. I know videos have been slow lately, so thank you so much for sticking around and for your patience. I will see you in my next video. Bye.